I'm with Craig White of Amtrak. It is one of the most beautiful, one of the most scenic ways of seeing the United States, and numbers have been going up over the past few years. Craig, a lot of exciting things happening on the trains of the United States.
Indeed, it's actually been a fantastic year for us. You're talking about numbers going up. We just announced the other day that we've hit our 18th month of increase in passenger boardings, and it looks like once again this year we're going to have a record year of passengers traveling on Amtrak.
A lot of investment and some terrific scenic routes. Where are people going and what attracts them there?
The probably the thing that people like the most is being able to go across the country, and indeed you can go from the East Coast to the West Coast on Amtrak, because it allows you that ability to see so much of America you wouldn't see any other way of traveling. In a car, you're too busy watching the road. In an airplane, you're seeing the tops of clouds.
You get on in New York, you get off where we are in San Francisco. How long does it take and what sort of time should people allow to take a journey like that?
A little bit longer than you would think, but it's a 4-day, 3-night trip. You can take a train out of, say, New York, change trains in Chicago, and then continue on to Los Angeles or to San Francisco here. And it ends up being just an absolutely fantastic ride. All the meals are included if you get sleeping accommodations. So it ends up being just a fantastic way to relax, enjoy, and see America.
So effectively, you book a train journey and you get a hotel on an Ireland track.
That's exactly right. And it makes it nice. It really gives you the comfort of being able to go to your own little space in the train. But if you want to enjoy the company of others, we have the cafe car, we have our dining car, which is interesting in that as people go to lunch or dinner, they are seated often as not with others on the train, and so we usually have room for 4 people on a booth, and you get to meet people from various parts of the United States and various parts of the world.
American trains had a reputation for a little while of being run down and not getting the sort of investment that their European counterparts had. Has that changed?
It has. With President Obama, he has made it a point to try and improve the Amtrak system and providing us with money so that we can begin to restore and purchase new cars.
Have you a personal favourite? Is there a route that you'd like to send people, a little secret place that isn't very well known, and you pick that out as your personal Amtrak route?
Ooh, that's a tough one because we have. It really is difficult to come up with just that one. It depends on what part of the country you want to see and what time of year you're traveling, because sometimes it's nice to take the northern route, and particularly in the winter time, because you get an opportunity to see just the vastness of the United States going through Wyoming and Montana and the snow during that time. Or you could, during the summer and the spring, if you were to take the train from Chicago down to New Orleans. Different views there completely as you go from the northern climate on down into Louisiana, and it just makes for interesting way to see all the different topography of the U.S.
How does the pricing system work? If you're travelling from New York to San Francisco, how much would you expect to pay? What are the good times of the year to travel, and how should you book?
As far as booking, there's a couple of different ways to do it. If you're set on what you want and where you're going, you can go online, amtrak.com, and make your reservation there. A lot of people sometimes find it helpful to go to one of their travel agents or tour operators and get a little bit of guidance and maybe what is the best way to do it. And there are also a number of different types of tickets. You can do a point-to-point ticket, or you can get a USA Rail Pass, which allows someone to travel a number of different places for a set amount.